Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Is it Friday? It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. I am way off on time zones, on days of the week, but I'm here and I'm just getting ready to let everybody know that I'm here. All right. So now let me share it out. And if you're finding it, please help me share it. And there we are. We are live. So, welcome in and share this to somebody that you want to come in and say good morning to. Who would that be? Who can you think of that you want to call in here just by thinking of them? Good morning, Deirdre. Thank you for sharing, darling. Good morning, Annie7. Just sharing it into the groups. And let's get this party started. So good to be here with all of you. Day 180 of saying our affirmations that we're getting ready to say right now. So as we go into our hearts, touch your heart center, that brings your focus totally there. Breathe in deeply into your lungs. And then release that breath. Release anything that's holding you back. And we're going to do it again. So breathe in deeply. Breathe in love. And then breathe out love. Breathe in peace. Deep into your heart space. And release that peace out into the world. And then we say the affirmations. I am enough. I am amazing. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. And why is it so easy? It really is. So now call somebody in. Give a big heart hug to somebody out there that you want to see this morning. Who are you going to call in? I'm going to call in Auntie Jean. Auntie Jean L'Oreal. Let's all focus on her, sending loving energy her way and see if she'll join us. And we do have more people. We have our Catherine Kovacs. Oh, Annie, it is a great way to start the day. I love it. Andrea Gregg, good morning. Linda Lemieux, thank you all for coming in and thank you for sharing out the cuppa this morning. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. Yeah, I finally figured out what day of the week it is. It's really hard, here in Hawaii to figure out what day of the week it is. Every day is a day in paradise. It's so amazing here. Annie, I am worthy. I am deserving of everything good. I am a miracle. I am open to miracles in my life. And who is it that had, I am a miracle magnet? Was that you, Annie? I love that one. I am a miracle magnet. We did it. We called in our Auntie Jean. Oh my gosh. Good morning, darling. We're so glad you're here. Yes, what a surprise. What a beautiful, amazing thing to have you show up. And Grace Isis, you too. Thank you for being here with us. And Jean, I hope you felt all that love that was being blasted your way because we all were calling you in here. I have a new instrument that I found here in Hawaii. I don't know how to play it yet, but I wanted to share it with you. I don't know which way is up and which way is down. I think it goes like that. But it makes this beautiful island sound. I'm just got to figure out how to play it. But once I do, look out, because I'm going to practice with our Morning Cuppa Joy. I might need Leo's help for that. I think I do. I think he needs to help me. It does have a name. I think it's a karimba. If anybody knows anything about it, it just really appealed to me. And so it's mine. Don't know how I'm going to get it back in my suitcase. I'm going to have to pack very carefully and probably get rid of a lot of things before I head off the island. But this is my new toy, and I'm going to be trying to learn how to make it sound like something when I play it. Aloha, Constance. Good morning to you up there in Colorado. I'm still here in beautiful Big Island of Hawaii. And Annie, we are miracle magnets of everything great in our lives, and let's claim it. Amen to that, sister. Absolutely. Good morning, Erica. So, is anybody familiar with this little instrument? I'm pretty sure it was called a karimba. It looks like a coconut or half of a coconut. And I'm determined that I'm going to conquer it and see if I can play something on it. It might be Mary Had a Little Lamb, who knows? But you know me, I love music and I love challenges. So that's going to be my challenge while I'm here on the island for another almost month. I'm going to make the most of every experience while I'm here. And of course, y'all are right there with me having those experiences. So I'm so glad you're here. And I do believe, I could be wrong, but I think today is full moon, isn't it? Is it today or tomorrow? It's one or the other. But we're already feeling it. I feel it here on the Big Island. I was trying to see it last night, but it was very, very cloudy. It's rained a couple of times overnight, which is good because it's been kind of dry for the last week or so. So we did need the rain, but I wanted to see the moon. I was being a little selfish. It probably is tomorrow, Catherine. I couldn't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. I know I did look it up at one point. We are having our peace meditation today at 1:11 p.m. Eastern Time, which is only a few hours away for me. So I might as well just stay up for the duration. We'll have a healing circle right after if you have signed up for that. It's going to be an interesting healing circle today. And we're going to talk about confirmations of the messages that we hear. We're going to talk about coherence. I'm going to lead a healing energy of healing by connecting the heart and the brain into a coherent state. So I hope you've signed up for it. Every month we hold those on the first Saturday of the month. And it is something that you have to sign up to attend. It's not live streamed. It is a private Zoom. And what else? Kathy Hand, good morning. And Michelle Landers, hello, darling. You're on your way to the farmer's market, but wanted to stop by and wish everyone a happy Saturday. And if you haven't seen any of the information about the workshop Michelle and I are doing together, I hope you're checking that out. I know Enlightened World Network has been putting out information about it. And this coming Wednesday, there will be an angel class, Archangel Ariel. Don't y'all love her? I love our Ariel. And I can't wait to have us be attuned to her energy. And, you know, she helped yesterday. I had a friend of mine that couldn't find her cat. And so I tuned in. I had reached out to our Linda Lemieux, but she wasn't available. So I tuned in with Ariel and asked if the cat was okay and if she would please bring it home. And she did. So Ariel has many, many strengths in working with animals, working with children, with nature. So I can't wait to bring that information to you Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Auntie Jean says, you're going to be there another month. How wonderful. My calendar says tonight is the full moon. I have no idea. Michelle can probably tell us. Our other Jean, Blue Jean, would tell us, but she's not here. So, Michelle, are we a day off or is it tonight? And Deirdre said, Brandy and I were talking about helping to do Morning Cuppa to lighten your load a little. That would be amazing because y'all do realize it's 2 o'clock in the morning here right now. You might can hear the little froggies outside. And I've been up doing some work. So I have not been to bed. I slept a little bit yesterday evening, but yeah, I'm probably just going to be up until I finish with the things I have going on today. All right, so we need story time, don't we? And I love story time today. It's called Angels Always Know the Way. So let me get this where I can read it to you. I may not have gone where I intended to be or intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I intended to be. That's a quote by Douglas Adams, and it's a quote by Teri Angel because I say this all the time. You all have probably heard many stories about how I make a plan and God laughs at me. So yeah, that is my story and I'm sticking to it. There have been countless times in my life when I carefully mapped out my plans, only to find myself heading in an entirely different direction. At first, it would leave me frustrated or questioning why things didn't unfold the way I thought they should. Yet the longer I walk this journey, the more I realize my soul always knew the path. What I thought was a detour was often the main road that Spirit had chosen for me. Every time my plans dissolved, I discovered something far greater waiting for me, a lesson, a connection, or a moment of service that would have been missed if I had clung too tightly to my own agenda. Dear angels, why does it seem that our best laid plans often fall away so easily? Why are we redirected when we believe we know what's best for our lives? Dear ones, your human plans are born of the mind, but your soul's plans are born of eternity. When you make a plan, it is not wrong. It is an expression of your desire and your willingness to move forward. Yet we see beyond what you can see. We know where the light is waiting for you, where the growth will expand you, and where the love you seek is ready to meet you. Detours are not mistakes, they are alignments. The redirection is not a denial of your will, but an honoring of your higher purpose. Every time your path shifts, trust that you are being placed where your soul intended all along. Lean into faith, and you will recognize the beauty of divine timing. The angels whisper, the path you walk is never wrong. Even when it twists, turns, or pauses, it is carrying you exactly where you are meant to be. Release the worry of wrong steps. Each step is guided, Each moment is love unfolding. Angels, today I promise to listen more than I plan. And that, my friends, is the key. Because if I sit down with pen and paper and I think, oh, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there, I'd love to go here, that may not be where I'm needed. That may be in the opposite direction, where Spirit has something already planned out, that my services are needed, or a land blessing is needed, or there's a new direction to be found. So listen, that's the big key, and that's what the angels have been saying pretty much this whole year. Every message that's come through has been one of pay attention, listen, listen while we speak, listen to your guides, listen to your earth angels, listen to your mentors, listen to those who have already tread the path that you're on, and you will learn something. All right, what else do we have here? Kathy says, busy and noisy at the hand house. The roofers are here day 2 after running into some problems, and prayers that this won't be too expensive. And you're having cable problems, so there's a cable guy there. Oh boy, you are busy. Well, praying for the best outcome for you, Kathy. And Gracie says, I've been watching the moon since Monday from half to full. Last night it was full. Today it will be fully full, if this helps. It does help. Thank you for that, Gracie. And I've been watching it as well. It's so beautiful here. It is so, just feels like you can reach out and touch it. It feels so close by, even when the stars are showing themselves in the sky here. It feels like they're right within reach, that you can reach out and touch them. Ruth and I went to the observatory that's here on the Big Island, but we didn't make it all the way up to the observatory. We just came to a landing spot, and those stars were incredible. You could see everything so clearly. And I've already seen the Milky Way here. I've taken pictures of it. I think I shared those with you all. It's so awesome just to see it that clearly. Good morning, Brandy. So glad that you're here. And yes, happy Saturday. Absolutely. Thank you, Andrea. Yes, I thought it was a beautiful message that we all could tune into and learn from. This message of listening. That's the big thing. You know, it's good to make plans. We need to know kind of where we're headed, and if we've got some vacation time and where we're going to be. But it's more important to really fully listen. And Brandy's giving our Andrea a heart hug. I love that. And Andrea, how is Sparkles doing? We haven't had a Sparkle report in a while. So I'd love to hear that while I pull a Kuan Yin card. And Auntie Jean says, absolutely, your path has been laid out by your choice before you got here. But sometimes there are lessons we need to learn for that path's goal. Have faith that the result is as it should be. Yes, yes. Gracie, to answer your question, the peace meditation, the 10 million for world peace, is a live stream. So you will be able to watch it afterward, either on Facebook or on YouTube. It will be on both. And the Healing Circle is a private event that you have to register for. You have to sign up to get the Zoom link and then come into that beautiful event. But the peace meditation itself will definitely have a replay that you can watch. Okay, Kuan Yin has a message for us. She wants me to clear my voice to speak it. So the message is, look for my signs. I have been speaking to you through signs in the world and feelings in your heart. Can you hear my reassuring voice? When you ask me for a sign, I give it. Notice what is happening in the world around you. Take comfort. Believe. When we look around, we do see the signs. We might see numbers on a license plate, like the last time I was out. When I went to the market, I saw 222 on the license plate. And so I knew that the angels were watching. I knew that they were giving me that little confirmation that I was exactly where I needed to be. And they were right here with me. So yes, the angels are taking some time to play in Hawaii. And I love that. But they give us signs in everything. It can be a bird. Maybe there's a loved one that had a special kind of bird, and that bird all of a sudden starts appearing to you. Sometimes it's hummingbirds, sometimes it's red birds, the cardinals, or dove, whatever it is, they're going to use what you resonate with, what makes sense to you, and it will show up. And if you're paying attention, you'll find it. Annie says, I just came outside and there is a rainbow. There's your sign. There's no accidents or coincidences, Miss Annie Banani. And that rainbow was there just for you. Ruth and I went to a special waterfalls here on the Big Island. And it's known for its rainbows. So I didn't see it with my physical eyes, but as I went back through my pictures, there was a perfect rainbow in front of the waterfall. And there were little rainbows that just kept floating in. I've got a little bug here. There were little rainbows that you kept seeing flashes of them throughout the video that I took. So yeah, rainbows are a special sign that have always shown up for me as well, Annie. And Kathy says, hi, I'm stuck here. Roofers and cable guy blocked my car in. No farmer's market for me today. Oh boy. Well, the farmer's markets are really big here in Hawaii. And I love the one that's really close by. They have such amazing things, not just food, but crafts and local goodies. And I love visiting that and going out and, hobnobbing with the local folks who go out and get their veggies. And the homeowner here has some plants that she's planted out back. So I've already picked green beans. I haven't cooked them yet, but these green beans are special and they're magic. They're magic beans because when they grow, they're purple, but when you cook them, they're green beans. So I can't wait to taste them. I've got them in the fridge from where I picked them over the last couple of days. And it just reminded me of when I was a kid, going out and picking the beans out of the garden and bringing them in, and then our mom cooking them up, and they were so good when they're fresh out of the garden. So I'll be cooking those. Maybe today I'll cook the green beans. Kathleen Caputo, good morning. And Annie says, in the golden healer's heart, there are rainbows in it if you hold it in the sunlight. I will have to check that out, Miss Annie. I certainly will do that. All right, so what else is going on? It is Saturday. It's a beautiful, beautiful day to be alive. And I haven't heard anything more about the hurricane since last evening. So I don't know if it's still going strong, if it's diminishing. I haven't heard any word, but it's my intention that it's going to be a no thing and that it's going to leave us alone here on the island. They haven't had a hurricane here since the early 90s. So it would be, I think, very devastating for one to come in and upset the ecology that's here. So please help me pray that that storm will just keep diminishing and will turn out to be a fuddy-duddy. I would love that. Julie Kiss, good morning, sweet one. All right, so anything else happening? We will have a cuppa tomorrow afternoon, and it will be messages from the angels during that cuppa time. So I'm hoping that you can join in for that. It'll be 2:00 Eastern time, and I look forward to it. I look forward to what messages they will bring, as there's been such a huge connection with spirit here on the island, and a wonderful place that I have found to go sit by the water and just bring in the energy of this island and the angels. And I know that Ariel is just, she is so ready to come and play with us on Wednesday night. And, I didn't plan on being here at the time of her being our monthly angel, but Spirit did. There's no accidents, there's no coincidences. So our angel of nature is arriving on Wednesday as I am inundated in all of this beautiful nature energy. Julie, my husband and I are going to look at a house with our daughter. Oh, let's pray for the very best outcome for you and definitely see that a success. Auntie Jean says, if you've ever had corn fresh from the garden before it has gotten starchy, you will never forget it. Absolutely. We had lots of corn growing up. We had potatoes and tomatoes and green beans and everything your heart desires if you love veggies, which I do. April Davis, good morning to you and happy Saturday. Well, it is prayer time. It's time for us to go into our hearts. Joanne, there's our birthday girl. I know you've been off celebrating your birthday, and I hope that it was a great celebration for you. And I hope that birthday was one that will be memorable. Thank you for joining us this morning. So if you have prayer requests, put them in. Please keep remembering my sister Billy and her daughter Paula. And it's a rough journey right now for our darling little niece, Paula. She's going through a really tough time. So please keep her lifted up. And Brandy is asking for a bit of prayers, having problems with my brain. At my doctor's appointment, he discovered I have post-concussion syndrome, and I'm having severe symptoms. Just waiting to see a neurologist, and I'm going to be wearing a helmet for a bit. Another hit on my head could be my last. Oh, well, we don't want that. So you wear your helmet, and you don't care what anybody else has to say about it. You just know the reason and the purpose for it, and that's all that matters. We love you, sweet one, and we pray for protection over you. Thank you, Deirdre, for our prayers. Our daily prayer for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, prayers for our troops, our United States, the coalition of the willing, for Paula, Billy, and prayers that the storm stays away. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Let's all set that intention together to drive that storm in a direction that will miss any land mass and let it just fizz out there in the water. Thank you, Julie Kiss. Prayers for all in need. And Brandy, prayers for all touched by suicide and or dementia of any type in their lives. Thank you, sweetie. And I want to add travel prayers for anyone who may be traveling right now. And asking for prayers for my nephew, Michael, who is facing more surgery. He's been through a lot this last year. So please lift up Billy's family. They really need a lot of prayers right now. And all these fires that are going on, praying that everything will have the very best outcome. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Let's also remember the homeless. Remember those who feel invisible, not seen, not heard, not answered. And for those who are struggling with prayers that just seem to not be heard or not come to a good fruition of the miracle that we so deserve to have in our lives. And if you're in physical pain, I want you to just receive today. If you're in mental pain, just allow yourself to know that you are worthy. You are worthy to have peace of mind and peace of heart. So as we lift up the prayers, let's hold each person in our heart and send out love. Love, as Kuan Yin says, is the energy that heals. So we're going to do some healing during this prayer time. So breathe into your heart. Bring that love right to your heart space. And release. And when you release this breath, feel your body start to relax, letting go of anything that's not yours, anything that's holding you back, that you feel like you have to hold on to. Just let it go. And then breathe in again. This time, feel your body soften. Feel your mind start to focus more on the breath and on my words as we lift each other up. And I'm just going to call on our angels right now, calling in our 4 archangels, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, and Uriel, the angels of the directions. And I'm asking those angels to touch each person who's hearing these words, all who are gathered here, just loving on you, touching whatever is needed to be healed, whether that's a physical place in your body, a mental thought process, concept, belief, emotional hurt, emotional pain, where your heart is feeling like it's been battered and needs some repair. And maybe there's someone who's struggling spiritually right now, calling on the angels to minister to each one that's here present, each one who will listen to the replay of this, and help us all to understand that we are worthy. We are enough. We don't have to earn the answer to our prayers. We don't have to earn God's love and God's benevolence. We are deserving. We are a spark of the divine. We hold that divine energy inside of us. So right now, I encourage you to take a breath into your heart and feel your worthiness. Feel that you are worthy And if you have to say it out loud to really believe it, then say it out loud. I am worthy. I am enough. Miracles are mine. Now, feel it and believe it in your heart that those things that you are questioning or those questions that you want answered, the miracles are coming to you to bring in the answers, to bring in the love, to let you know that you matter. You're important. What you say matters, what you think, what you believe. You are creating with every thought. You are manifesting what you speak. So speak love. Speak health. I am healthy. Speak peace. May we all feel peace in our hearts, peace in our homes, peace in our communities, in our nations, and peace in our world. And may we feel that peace strongly as we lift up the prayers, as we go higher in our vibration and higher yet. We go up, 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 right to the great central sun. And we deliver these prayers. We bring them in and we ask that they all be seen, acknowledged, and answered for the best and highest good of all. And then let's give gratitude. Gratitude to our Creator. Gratitude to all of divinity, to Divine Mother, to Christ, to the angels and archangels and the ascended masters, and to our loved ones in spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you to the earth angels that we're surrounded by. Each of you who are a P for peace, you are earth angels, and thank you for being here. All right, so we have time to hear our whole song of Leo. Maybe I'll play with him on the karimba. And Brookie, you probably know how to play this, or Dylan, one of you. You were missing it earlier. This is my new toy. It's a Hawaiian karimba, and it does make noise. So Leo makes better noise than I do. So let me turn his song on while we express some love and gratitude to each other. So here we go, Leo.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time
A long weekend. Well, enjoy.
It's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go,
Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. Peace for peace, so let me shuffle.
I gotta learn the song by heart so I can play it for you all.
We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away.
Oh, thank you, Susie Pop. I know that's you. And thank you, Deirdre, speaking the words that I love to hear. Aloha. I love you all, and mahala.
Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Oh, Dylan does know how to play this. Tell Dylan I need lessons. I'm trying to figure it out on my own.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling off from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours.
Brookie, I'm here almost another month. I'll be coming back to the mainland October 2nd.
And you can slide the dust, there is always no space in the pot for more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I
Thank
love
you.
you, namaste.
I love you.
Full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Namaste, huh? I wonder if they have a word here for namaste. Oh, thank you, Andrea. All right. There really is no secret. Accept, line, allow. Allow those miracles in. Bricky, we love you too, darling.
Full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Yo. Cup of joy, cup of full of joy.
We also have roosters here in the area that do not know how to tell time, or they live on island time, because you probably are hearing some of them out there. They go off all times of day and night. Thank you, Gracie. Woo! Absolutely. Thank you, Peas. I love you so much. I will be back with you at 1:11 for our peace meditation. Please come join us. Let's bond together to call in peace. Peace amongst our world leaders, amongst our nations, and amongst our fellow human beings. I love you. And aloha and mahalo.